Hey there guys, this is me, Malorian, and this should be an interesting battle report. I actually recorded this one a while ago, but with Mark 3 coming out, I wasn't very sure if you guys still wanted Mark 2 battle reports. I put a poll up on the Mr. Malorian Facebook page, and the majority of the people said, yeah, we still want these. So alright, let's do some more battle reports. So this one's here, I am going to be going with Thexus up against Cyphon. This is up against my buddy Dorian. We're both loving the Cephalyx thing, and so when we got matched up and we saw Zamir, we thought, you know what? We probably would both drop Thexus into this because we feel that Thexus is the better drop, but in just in the name of making things more interesting, Dorian decided to go with a Cyphon build that also has like the whole like bloat thralls and Mobius in it. So, you know, it'll be interesting to see how that works. And I think overall we both agreed that I had the advantage going in, but hey, we got some Cephalyx on Cephalyx. So I won first turn, which is exactly what I want. Pretty much everything just runs up and I do deceleration, and hooray. One thing I'm actually starting to really like with this list here is, I mean, sometimes there's those forests there that really just get in the way. Whenever I see forests, I just say, oh, that's where my overlords are going, and I just use them to run through. But yeah, pretty much with this, got him right up the board, got deceleration up, and from the way that the board is, I'm guessing he's going to go to the wall, and then I'll just be jamming him there, and I'll probably be going for a scenario on first his zone, and then coming back to mine. But again, we'll have to kind of see how this pans out. So on his turn, he comes up, and of course the bloat thralls are starting to do their shots and starting to corrode me. They don't really do that much damage. As you can see there right now, I lost 2 press gangers, a few more are corroded, one's knocked down from being tough, but you know, that's really not that bad. He also got my Dominator in a blast. That had me pretty scared. We only did 2 points of damage, so that's pretty good. And now it's back to me. So, kind of like I thought, he did go to the wall there, so I'm just going to trap him there. I'm going to bring in my ambushers, because this is Thexus tier after all. And so, hopefully on the right, I'll be able to get into the one Mindbender for the Mindbenders, Drudges. And if he's dead, that'll really make things good over there. On the left side, I can't really get anything juicy, but I can start putting the pressure on. And like I said, my hope is to eventually score on the dominate the right zone, and then I'll probably need to retreat back to my side. But we'll have to, again, see how this pans out. Alright, so I have my reinforcements coming from this side. We get to really see that cool unit of Dorian where he has all like those limited edition, I guess you'd call them limited edition, all the gobbers there, gobber drudges. So those are all the Mindbender ones. So I definitely want to get in there and kill that one leader. And on this side I have my other reinforcements, and again, I might be able to charge in and kill a few guys, but it's not going to be anything significant. So after my turn, it looks like this. On the right side, it's mission success, where I kill an agitator and the Mindbender. And then otherwise, I'm just getting in there and jamming and just kind of getting into his face. So what I expect him to try and do is try and break his way out. Anything that he gets to Alexia, because I assume he's going to get something to Alexia, I'm going to try and kill with my Warden. And then again, like I said, go for that domination game. But one thing you're going to notice here that I kind of screwed up, that, I mean, as a Cephalyx player, I shouldn't have screwed this up, is the fact that, you know that Mindbender that I killed on the right? No, that was the Mindslaver leader. The Mindbender leader is behind the building, and I just, you know, this is something I should have realized. So, you see all those guys I have over there? Yeah, they're about to be blown up. So this is what it looks like after the big blow up. I do make a couple of tough tests and stuff like that, but yeah, this unit I had coming in here from the flank completely decimated, and wow, stupid mistake on my part. Otherwise, really blurry picture, so I'll make this fast. He lobs in some shots from his bloats, and Mobius does some good okay damage there. Otherwise, he is pretty much stuck behind the wall, except for one that got to Alexia and wasn't able to kill her. And on the left, more explosions and more slavers dead. So, the way that worked is that I was in my own friendly zone, and so I actually scored on his turn, and so I was at 1 point going in. Then after this, I decided to kind of more go for the right side. I don't want to get really into there, so because I'm kind of scared of him right now, I decided, okay, previous thoughts of going to dominate his zone, throw those out. Let's just stay safe over here. Let's just stay safe. And so really my Warden goes to kill his one Wrecker that went up. I make sure to kill off the Mindbenders, and really, like, anything that's going to be exploding, I got rid of. I'd love to get to those bloats as well, but I just don't really have anything that can really get back there. I mean, that's one of the problem here with Thexus, is I don't really have any shooting that's long range. I mean, eventually I can get some sprays onto him, but that's really it. So after that's done, I do destroy his objectives. There's one point to control his zone, because I actually forgot to put the agitator in. I had to use Alexia to craft a thrall, and so you see I got a little thrall in there, so he will be controlling that. So I go from the 1 point to the 3 points, and now we're going back to him, and he's gonna have to get pretty aggressive, otherwise it's pretty much over. So on his turn, he does his best to try and fight back. You know, the one mind bender gets into my zone, so I don't score on his turn. He also has another one run into the other zone, so I won't be scoring over there. So he shut down the scenario, kind of. But another thing he tried to do is trying to break through and get to Alexia. Having Alexia there was really annoying. And again, when he gets to there, keep in mind, this is the second wrecker that has gotten to Alexia. She still survives. And that's just because, hey, defense 15 is a big deal. And even with the instigate going up, you still need 8s to hit. And yeah, he just, between misses and then bad dice rolls, and I can just pass off to Risen, Alexia survives again. So really didn't get too much done this turn other than just contesting and trying to kill the odd models. You know, of course, the Mobius and friends in the back are still lobbing around their big AoEs and killing stuff. But at this point here, it's really simple. You know, I don't need to attrition anymore. I haven't popped my feet, so I only just need to go and charge into his zone, pop my feet, move his guy out, and that'll be it. And so that's what I do. I just move over my little agitator so I can charge him and then pop my feet. I mean, if I didn't want to make the attack, I could always TK myself as well, or TK him, but it doesn't matter. I take him out of the zone, and that's the game. I'm going to win on scenario. And so this is one where going in, we knew I had the advantage. This is another interesting one where walls on their side work to my advantage, because it's just that natural thing. We're like, hey, look, I have defensive walls, let's go for it. And it just turns out impeding him even more, right? I go to the other side of the wall, and then it's basically my wall. So it's always, I always find that funny whenever it happens that way. But yeah, I mean, another note we might want to talk about for this one is the Mobius and friends. You might think they're best with Thexus because he gets to TK you into perfect positions and stuff like that, and I totally do agree with that, but the problem is that I feel that's also overkill, because with Thexus, we're going to be popping your feet and pushing everything together. The sprays alone typically kill the everything, and so having these extra points into the Mobius and Bloat Thralls is kind of a waste. However, the idea here that Dorian and I want to test out is, well, maybe with Cyphon, because with Cyphon, typically, well, there's two builds. There's usually one that goes more with the Mind Benders, another one that goes more with the Wreckers. Well, if you're going with a build that's more Wreckers, and you want to get some good infantry clearing, why not take them here? You know, this way, you're not needing to try and run up models and exploding your own guys. You just have these guys here in the back just shooting off these AoEs over and over again. You know, if you hit your own wreckers, you don't really care if you have corrosion on a wrecker. And so I think it's an interesting idea. I'm still not sure if it's the right thing. Again, if we ever get a monstrosity that has a range gun, I think maybe a range Cyphon list could actually work really well, where you stay back and you shoot and you shoot and you shoot, and then when he gets close, hey, pop that beat, turn your guys into monsters and smash them all. So we'll have to see what releases come out, but yeah, there you go, guys. A little bit of Cephalyx versus Cephalyx for you. So if you liked watching it, if you have any comments on, you know, me making Mark II battle reports or the list or what we did, let me know, and we'll catch you later. Bye. Hey there, if you liked watching this video, please go down and give it a like down below you here. And if you have any concerns or questions or comments, please put those in the comment section as well. You know, the best way for me to give you what you want to see is if you tell me what you like seeing and what you don't like seeing. So otherwise, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you later.